Hello, everyone. Kira, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you're watching me or hearing or listening to me from. Welcome to Tuhono Health. In this podcast, we connect culture, research, people's way of life, real talk, to improve well being for everyone. This is the last episode of the mental health and wellness mini series that we began a few weeks ago, owing to the fact that we were marking the Mental Health Awareness Day. In the last few weeks, we've discussed topics around disability, welfare system, benefits, mental health, boundaries from families, from colleagues, toxic people, showing up for yourself even when you've been diagnosed of a mental health disorder, self-respect, determination, dignity in the face of setting boundaries or in the face of showing up for yourself, in the face of being right, in the face of living. And in the last episode, just before this one, we spoke about trauma bonding and how to refuse trauma bonding. And we also discussed why we stayed in trauma bonds and this psychology behind it, and how to build healthy relationships. And we introduced choosing quality people and how this can improve our overall well being. Although this is the last of those mini series, I think in the next episode, I'll have to talk about how to choose the right research area, the right research topic or title or research area for your well being. Yeah, I won't go too much into that here. So, yeah. But again, this is the last of those mini series. Again, while this is a disclaimer. Every thing point I make here, every comment I make here is from my own personal experience. It's not to bring anyone down. It's not to get back at anybody. So if you're someone that has known me before, or maybe you've been friends, we've had a relationship before, and maybe you've hurt me or I hurt you, this video or this series of video in the last couple of weeks are not to get back to you, but then is to educate me, is to educate other people, is to educate people that are watching, and also to let them know that okay, these things exist and they can actually live a life free and safe of toxicities and mental torture from cultural and familial obligations. Thank you. So, today's episode is about something that I've had to learn, unlearn, relearn many times, and in fact I'm still learning. It's about choosing quality people for your holistic well-being. When we say quality people, these are people that you need in different aspects of your life, right? So it's not just people who are nice, it's not people who are familiar, but people who align with your healing, with your growth, people who align with your peace, people who align with whoever you are at a particular point in life, whatever you want to be at a particular point in life. Not just people who understand you, because sometimes people who understand you only understand you out of a place of shared pain. It's not just that. You need people who understand you and are able to call you out. Those people are still part of quality people. People who are able to call you out, people who you can be accountable to. Now, let's talk about how to identify quality relationships and why they matter for your health and well being, and how to let go of connections that no longer serve you. Now, health and well being in this case encompasses situations like physical well being, mental and emotional well being, social well being, and spiritual well being. It's like the holistic approach to health. It's like the holistic explanation to a person's being, to a person's living, to a person's natural ability to live and be. In New Zealand culture, well being is not just physical. Like I said, it's spiritual, it's emotional, it's mental, it's relational, it's social, it's your going out, it's your coming in, it's the things you do, the things you say, the things you look forward to, right? There's a Maori based model that I liked. I learned it when I came here. It reminds us that our health is like a house, right? A house. You can, my camera can see me. A house with walls, right? With four walls. And these four walls are the physical, the spiritual, the mental and emotional, and the social wall. The mental and emotional comes like this, then physical, spiritual, social, or however they organized it. But then the organization depends on the person, right? It's you that know which one should be at the base and which one stands on the wall for you and which ones um, make up the roof of your house. But then if one wall is weak, the whole house will be unstable. So no matter how fine your house is, if there's a certain aspect and certain part of the wall, the casing of the house, if there's a certain part that is weak, the entire house will be unstable. And the people is that we surround ourselves with, they either strengthen us, strengthen those walls, or chip them away gradually, day by day, step by step. So it's important you choose quality people in your life for every phase, for every year of your life, for every stage of your life. You're single, quality people for that phase. Married, quality people for that phase. Refuse to get married, quality people for that phase. Having kids, quality people for parenting. Refusing to have kids, quality people for that phase of your life. People go through different phases of life. So we are not, who are we to judge anyone? What we are saying is for your holistic well being, you need quality people. You need only quality people, in fact. So let's be real. Not everyone in your life is good for your well being. Not everyone in your life is good for your career, for your finances, for your romantic life, for your everyday life. It's not everyone in your life. Some people are draining, others are manipulative, others, are just stuck in circles that you've outgrown, especially those people that are stuck in circles that you've outgrown. I'm going to give an example. I used to have serious financial issues, probably because of decisions I made, decisions we made, things happening to us, things we didn't understand, aspects of life that we didn't get. We had people, using us for things that they wouldn't allow us use them for. We were there. I was the go-to person, whoever is Rhoda, do you get? So somehow there was financial issues. And a time came in my life that whenever I picked my phone to call or reach someone, it was because I needed something. It was because I needed help. I didn't like that situation. I didn't like that situation. But then along the way, things happened, things changed, right? But then some people, whether they helped in that phase of my life or not, are stuck in that person, right? That reached them once to ask for some money for help, some money when in sickness, some money in traveling, some money for, emergencies. Although one will say, okay, but how is these people are close family members, they should understand, they should always be there, but people are different. How I had needs, that's how many people have needs. People are different, their needs are different, their faces are different. Even the Bible says so are their needs. So some people are just stuck in this cycle that you've grown. Others is romantic relationships that you've had in the past. They remember you for who you used to be. They remember you for the things you used to do with that in that relationship or in that cycle. Others is the toxic family dysfunction, right? That you used to be in. If something was happening in your family, you are the one to come out to carry a weapon against the enemy. You were that person. So people are stuck into that circle that you've outgrown. Some of these people are not good for your well being because many of them, the truth is, many of them will never outgrow that mindset or that image that they have of you. And it's okay. and it's okay. Sometimes we need to let go and tell ourselves the truth that in as much as we outgrow people and situations, people also outgrow us and the relationships that we used to have with them. So, what are the properties or the features of quality people? Quality people respect boundaries. I enumerated this in the last videos. You can the last episode. You can just go there and watch. Quality people respect your boundaries. They celebrate your growth in as much as you celebrate theirs. And before I continue, while you're looking for quality people around you, maybe for your career or any aspect of your life, remember to also learn how to grow, how to develop yourself into a quality person so that when you find your quality person or your quality people, they can give you what you want and you can also give them. They can be there for you and you can also be there for them. So it's not okay to want to have quality people around you and you refuse to develop yourself into a quality person for others to enjoy. Next, quality people speak life into your dreams. They don't shred the little hope you have for your life. They don't look down on you. Even if they may have some uncertainties about the decisions you're making or you've made, they speak positively into your life. Yes, they may voice out, their disagreements with certain options that you've chosen, with certain decisions that you've made, but they don't bring negative energies into your life or into your meetings. They hold space for your healing. If you have a quality person, even if you and that person break up a million times, there is always space for your healing. You too, that you are looking for a quality person to make friends with, are you open for someone's healing? Do you have space for another person's healing? When this person begins to heal and begin to, let go of all the pain and trauma of the past, would you be able to stand the new person that would evolve? As you're asking yourself this question, these are the features of quality people that you should always look for. You should also look for, because most times, like I keep saying, people have this vivid imagination of who you should be to them, and probably you were this person to them because you were going through outcomes of some form of trauma. Now that you are healing, now that you are more aware or more knowledgeable about the situation and you're taking actions and taking steps to help yourself, they are not comfortable with this person you are evolving to be. They are not comfortable with this person that you've evolved into. You need to choose and choose wisely. Like I keep saying, when you are choosing quality people for any area of your life, don't look at plenty, don't look at quantity, look at quality. Even if it's one person, be it someone you meet in the physical meeting in person, be it virtual, be it someone you just chat with, even if it's one person. Some people are lucky to have two, three, 10 and above. But in these steps, this life, you're looking for few quality people. Few what? Quality people. Quality people don't compete with your peace. They don't feel entitled to your emotional wellness. They don't fear when you become emotionally stable. They don't fear when you are joyful or when you rejoice over something. They don't fear when you are happy. They are not envious of your joy. I once had a friend. Yeah, a friend. But this time around, let me even use my family member, a very close family member. This person always make me feel small. And if you notice, I'm using present tense because even in this phase of my life where I'm taking steps to become someone I want to be, I'll normally not show my face on social media speaking. I'll probably just post pictures or videos of places I've visited. I will normally not be the person to sit and speak or talk. But then it's something I see people do and I liked it. And here I am doing it. This person always make me feel small. Every time I share a win or something I've done or something I'm doing or something I'm going to do, they'll either change the subject or just make a joke or just say something to make me feel as though whatever I'm doing was just nonsense or nothing was going to come out of it. I realized a long time ago, anyways, that this is not love, it's insecurity. This person cannot be me. Although this person is also doing well in their own space, but then they are insecure. They are feeling, how dare this person become this thing? How dare this person become so intelligent? How dare this person become so knowledgeable about a certain topic? When people are insecure around you, you need to be careful because they could be the poison that will end things for you. So I chose distance. Chosen distance for a while. They keep trying to get back. They keep trying, but anytime, they got back, they are the same people. They are the same people. So I have chosen distance. I've chosen to stay far away. And in staying far away from this person and many people like them, my confidence is now growing. I'm beginning to like who I see in the mirror in the morning. I'm beginning to like myself. I'm beginning to show up for myself. I'm beginning to look at myself and give myself good names, not the kind of names they used to call me. Those voices, those toxic, evil voices that they used to talk to me with, I'm beginning to forget them. Those evil looks that people may come to my house, I'm helping them out, but then they are giving me those evil looks. I'm beginning to forget those looks. I'm beginning to confidently become something mentally, emotionally, socially, physically for myself. In Nigerian culture, loyalty to family and community is sacred. Like, it's something that is expected from you. But sometimes that loyalty becomes a trap. It becomes like you're expected to stay connected even when the connection is toxic. You are expected to be there even when these people may be eroding every good thing that you ever have in your life. These people, the question is, it's okay to want to stay, it's okay to want to be close to them. But what if they don't support your healing? Healing in this aspect is not taking medication only. Healing in this aspect is realizing that, okay, this situation that I grew up in, or this situation that I've been in with you for the past 7 years, 5 years, 2 years, or this situation I've been in, this career, in this office, I do no longer want it that way. I have grown. I want to show up for myself. I want to speak for myself. I want distance. I want boundaries. What if they are not ready for your healing? For instance, we have many Nigerian immigrants everywhere, and many of them are constantly guilted, constantly bullied into sending home money, which is good. But again, it's not good for the well being of someone that is struggling. When this person does not send, or when this person wants to begin to heal, or when this person wants to begin to say, "Oh, I can't do this month," you begin to hear things like, "You are our hope. We cannot do anything without you. We cannot eat. We cannot wake up if you don't help us." But this person is drowning. How do you expect a drowning person to help? Another person is expected to keep up communicating with someone who had deeply, deeply, deeply wronged them in the past. Why? Because they are family. Meanwhile, keeping up with that kind of communication always presents a toxic sense of friends. See, choosing quality people does not mean abandoning culture. A quality person may not even be anyone from your family or people you have known in the past. It means choosing a quality person or choosing quality people for different aspects of your life. It means redefining loyalty to include your own well being. It means I am because we are, but I matter. You redefine loyalty, but then you include your well being. You don't forget yourself, you don't neglect yourself, you don't abandon yourself in trying to keep up a relationship with someone else. So, what does research say? I always add research to my episodes because To Know Health is about connecting research culture and everyday well-being for everyone. So studies shows that social support is one of the strongest predictors of mental health. Social support. But it's not just any kind of support. It has to be positive. Because guys, if you get a social support from a negative system, then you're just wasting your time. You're just wasting your time. A time There was a time in my life where someone was supporting my education. And anytime I was going to school, this person would tell me things like, look, I'm just wasting my money. You will never amount to anything, anyways. I'm just doing this so that people will not say I did not send you to school, or people will not say I did not support your education. Social support has to be positive, it has to be reciprocal, it has to be emotionally safe. You have to feel emotionally safe with that person or that cycle. And there are theories to back this up. I'm not just making these things up. I read before I come here. There's the attachment theory that I discussed in detail in the last episode. And then it says secure relationships help us to regulate emotions and build resilience. When you are secure in a certain relationship, you are not scared. You are not afraid to evolve. You are not afraid to live. You are not afraid to be something. You are not afraid to say something. You are not afraid to show up even for. Look, there are some relationships that even when you show up positively for them, they read meanings into it. They read meanings into it and still bring you down. Like there are relationships that there is nothing you do that will ever make sense. There is nothing you do that will ever be good. But then they keep you attached to them through gifts, through, different things that just make you trauma bonded to them anyways. Then there's a polyvagal theory by Stephen Porges that says safe connections activate the parasympathetic nervous system, calming the body, calming the mind. When you are in a safe space with someone that you feel safe with, you feel calm. Your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, you are at peace. You are at peace. You are not walking on eggshells. Your cortisol level is low. You are joyful. You are happy. Another theory is the social contagion theory that says that emotions and behaviors spread through networks. So if you're surrounded by negativity, it affects your mood, motivation, and even physical health. That's why they say, when you hear people say, when I got into that room, I felt some kind of way. But then, aside that feeling, if you are always surrounded with negativity, you wake up trouble. You don't know what to say. They will turn it into something else against you. You don't know where to go. You don't know what to cook. It becomes a problem. Everything you do, provided you are alive in that circle, in that family, is wrong. It's a negative surrounding, and it will affect your mood. It will affect your motivation. It will affect your physical health. You will always be sick. You will always be moody. And long-term moodiness leading to depression has a mask. Depression has a mask. No matter the makeup you wear, no matter the fake smile that you wear, that mask is there. When you go out, people see it. Some people look at you and say, this person looks mean. It's not about you being mean. Depression marks they are saying, because as a result of the negativity you're surrounded by. English. So, how do we choose quality people? Why everyone has their way of doing things? These are the steps that I've learned. Audit your circle. Audit your circle. Who works? What does not work? Who energizes me? Who drains me? When you're auditing your circle, audit family members too. Be honest. Familiarity is not the same as safety. You may be familiar with someone, but you're not safe around the person. Set standards, not just boundaries. Standards are about what you allow into your life. Boundaries are about what you keep out of your life. So set standards for yourself, for your career, for that aspect of your life that you're working on. Even if it's your whole life you're working on, set standards for what you allow in, things that you allow in, people you allow in, into your life, into your home. Set boundaries for what you keep out. The people you keep out, the people that would never come close to you. Then begin to choose people who choose you. They choose you, choose them. You find out they are backstabbing them, stop people pleasing, block them. What did I say? You find out they are backstabbing you, even when they feel, oh, I love you, I'm on your side, I got you. I used to have someone say, I got you. Yes, she was going behind me. Block them. Take a bow. Safely stay away from the relationship. You may still love them, you may still respect them, you may still appreciate all that they were to you. and for you at certain aspects of your life. But for this stage of your healing, for this stage of your evolving, they may not be good for you. So you bow in grace, exit that relationship in grace. You don't need to make trouble. Look for consistency in people. It's not just chemistry. Who chooses you? Who has shown you that genuinely they are there for you, genuinely they like you? People just choose anyhow people. People like ignore their instincts, their gut feeling, and just go out with anyone and just choose anyone. Choose people who show up for you, not just speak up. In my life, I've had a lot of people speak up. Ah, I got you. Ah, I got you. When it's time to show up, they refuse to show up. They block whoever wanted to show up. They'll go behind you. Ah, you want to show up for this person? No, just because they didn't want to show up. So it's like, I won't show up. I'm going to block whoever wants to show up for you. Let's see how you'll not drown in this ocean. Stop denying yourself peace. Stop ignoring your values. Stop being loyal to yourself. Again, as I round up, while this is not about people and about you alone, you have to grow yourself. You have to be ready to be a quality person for another person too. You have to be ready to choose. You have to be ready for someone to choose you in as much as you choose them. For instance, who you spend time with. A student may decide to spend time with classmates who uplift her spirit, depending on her course, the program she's doing, rather than family members, siblings, or cousins who mock her academic goals. There are people, family members today, who look at her and say, why is she going to school so much? They mock my academic goals. Such family members will never be part of my life because I don't go about mocking their whatever they do. Because such students begin to feel guilty, right? But because she's spending time with quality people, her classmates who lifts her up, she feels free. There is freedom in choosing quality people. In closing, friends, your well being is sacred. Your well being is special. Be loyal to your well being, be loyal to yourself. And the people around you, they are either medicine or poison. So choose one. And I'll advise you today, choose the people that are medicine to your soul. You don't owe anyone access to your peace. You owe yourself a life that is filled with quality connections in different areas of your life. You owe yourself people who see you, people who support you, people who work with you toward your healing. And guys, there are people out there, it's because many of us have decided not to live that that environment surrounded with negativity. If you step out, if you distance yourself from negative people, you begin to find that there are even quality relationships out there. There are nice people, there are good people out there. So I invite you to reflect on your healing. Reflect. Ask yourself questions like, who in your life strengthens your house? Who in your life strengthens your four walls? Your mental and emotional health, your physical health, your social health. The other one is your spiritual health. Who in your life strengthens you? Who chips away your walls? Who manipulates you? Who kills you internally, indirectly, that you know, but then you feel attached to, or you feel you cannot just stay away from, or you feel guilty if you take any step and say I want to, or if you take any steps or boundaries or creating standards for yourself. There was a time in my life, a close family member, when I back then somewhere, he just woke up one day and decided I was someone he could just visit. And he came to my house and he was knocking. In Nigeria we have gated houses. He was knocking on the gate and I wanted to go open, but then I told myself, no, if you open this thing would continue. So I didn't. This person went back angry, called the whole family that he came to my house. He came with someone and I refused to open the door. Guy, you didn't tell me you were coming to my house. You can't just wake up and decide to come into my house without informing me. Things as simple as this, yeah. Until today, that I have become the person's enemy, and it's okay because it's okay, right? Who chips away at your walls? Who are those people that do not see anything good coming from you? Who are those people that are stuck in the circle that you've outgrown? Who are those people that will never share in your joy? What standards do you need to set for yourself? Begin to ask yourself this and you begin to reflect. You don't need to answer in the comment section. This episode is about self reflection. As much as I'm talking, I'm doing is a lot of self reflection myself. Send me your stories, your reflections, your questions, your suggestions on the comment section and on Instagram, in my DM on Instagram at Rhoda360pod, POD. I love to hear how you're choosing better, how you're leading your life better. Until next time, stay safe, stay strong, stay winning. This has been Tuhono Health. Cheers. Bye.